Millions of people around the nation are receiving this. A letter from the IRS, and this is from the third stimulus check. Third round of economic impact payments status available, as they're saying. You can receive an additional tax refund of $497. Now, stick with me through this video because there's some important information I do not want you to miss. Take a look at this. Dear taxpayer, we hope this message finds you well. We are writing to inform you about an important matter regarding your recent tax return filing. Now, right in this first line, did you notice anything? The word about is misspelled, and that is because this is not from the IRS. This is actually the latest in a slew of scams that are trying to steal people's information, their bank accounts, their identities. The IRS has been warning about this, and I just shared with you a couple days ago the latest of the cardboard letters going out that they're claiming is from the IRS and that you are missing refund money. And do not fall victim to this. I'm going to be covering the details for you, what you need to do, what you need to watch out for, and also, if you want the latest on Social Security, our economy, what's happening in Congress, I'm going to get you caught up here on the channel. And if you appreciate that, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. And if you want to support the channel, consider hitting the join button to become a member. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this and get you caught up on this latest scam that's plaguing millions of Americans. So as always, link in the description below to this article. I always cite the sources, put them on the screen, and read right from them so that way you can see this is the latest. And this one actually just came out today. No, the IRS is not sending out emails to taxpayers about a third round of economic impact payments. The IRS does not contact taxpayers through email, and stimulus checks are no longer being issued right now in 2023 on a federal level. This is a phishing scam. Now here's the email so you can see what it looks like. Looks like it's officially from the IRS. It has contact information at the bottom, and it reads, third round of economic impact payments status available. Dear taxpayer, we hope that this message finds you well. We are writing to inform you about, which is misspelled, an important matter regarding your recent tax return filing. Our records indicate that we have received your tax refund for the fiscal year 2023. However, upon review, we have identified certain inconsistencies or missing information that require your attention and clarification. You'll receive a tax refund of $497. We will process this amount once you have submitted the document we need for the steps to claim the tax refund. Date: Monday, July 10th, 2023. You can see this is just coming out. Sender, Internal Revenue Service. To expedite the process and to avoid further delays or penalties, we advise you to confirm the required documents now. For your convenience, we recommend not using a prepaid card because sending funds does not support this card. Complete this information, click the button, and it is a scam. Please do not fall for it. Now, as you know, in 2020 and 2021, the federal government sent out 3 rounds of economic impact payments, aka stimulus checks, to provide financial relief to many Americans during the COVID pandemic. However, many people are now saying they're receiving emails claiming to be from the IRS with a subject line that reads, the third round of economic impact payments status available. Now, the email alleges that the recipients will be able to claim a 2023 tax refund if they provide missing information and submit a document that what appears to be the IRS as soon as possible. Our viewers want to know if these emails are legitimate, and the answer is false. These are not legitimate. No, the IRS is not sending emails to taxpayers about a third round of economic impact payments. This is a phishing scam, so please do not fall victim to this. Now, as I mentioned, in May of 2023, right after the end of tax season, the IRS issued warnings to taxpayers about online scammers who had been fraudulently using the IRS's name or logo in fake emails in order to steal people's identity through a type of scam known as phishing. Current scams include phony emails which claim to come from the IRS and which lure victims into the scam by telling them that they are due a tax refund. First, these phony emails claim that the IRS is going to provide the status of a third round of economic impact payments, but this is false. The Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, and the IRS say identity thieves have been using economic impact payments to trick people into providing their personal or financial information as far back as October of 2021. However, these payments are no longer being issued by the IRS in 2023. And this is on a federal level. Just to clarify, as you guys know, there are still state, city, and county provisions going out. But on a federal level to everybody in the nation, there are currently no more pandemic stimulus checks going out. Now, there is the possibility of recession stimulus checks. However, at this time in 2023, there are no federal level stimulus checks. That's because the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 required that the third and final round of economic impact payments be issued by December 31st of 2021. Second, these phishing email claims taxpayers are entitled to a tax refund after they provide the IRS with missing information by clicking the link at the bottom of the email that reads, "Complete my information." But that's not how the IRS handles tax refunds. Please know that the IRS will not contact you in this way. The IRS says that if it needs more information from a taxpayer, it will send a letter through the regular mail. That's because the IRS does not initiate contact with taxpayers via email, text message, or social media channels to request personal or financial information. The IRS said it typically issues tax refunds within 21 days after a federal income tax return has been filed. But as of July 17th of 2023, the agency says it's experiencing delays in processing returns. This type of work typically does not require us to correspond with taxpayers, but it does require special handling by an IRS employee. So in these instances, it is taking the IRS more than 21 days to issue any related refunds. So right now, there is a delay by the IRS. If you have received an email claiming to be the IRS that contains a request for personal information, the IRS says you should do the following steps. Do not reply. Don't open any attachments. These contain malicious code that may infect your computer or your mobile phone. Don't click any links. Visit the IRS Identity Protection page if you clicked on links in a suspicious email or website and entered confidential information. Forward, preferably with the full email header, the email as is to the IRS at phishing@irs.gov. Don't forward scanned images because this removes valuable information. Delete the original email. Any text messages, random incoming phone calls, or emails inquiring about bank account information, requesting recipients to click a link to verify data should be considered suspicious and deleted without opening. This includes not just stimulus payments, but tax refunds and other common issues, the IRS says. You can find the most up-to-date information about the tax refund status by using the Where's My Refund tool directly from irs.gov on the IRS's website. The Where's My Refund tool has a tracker that displays the process through 3 stages. Number 1, return received. Number 2, refund approved. And number 3, refund sent. And if you've experienced any financial losses due to an IRS-related scam incident, you can report it to the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration and file a complaint with the FTC. Now, in addition to that, there are scams going out in the mail that are posing as the IRS. And if you missed that, be sure to check it out right here as I cover all the details for you. Please pay attention to these. Do not fall victim to any of these scams because they're looking for your personal information, your identity, to steal your bank account information. Please make sure that you do not fall victim. I want to make sure that everybody that watches my channel is up to date on the latest. And in addition to that, I'll keep you up to speed on Social Security. There's been a lot unfolding in the past week. So check out those videos next. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. Be careful. This is Steve.